I just had a meeting so with the owner and with the broker for the practice that we want to buy. Actually, I would say I'm not prepared right now to share everything, and I'm kind of like thinking about the opportunity. But what I want to say, it's very interesting experience because when I go back in time, right, I'm the Ukrainian guy who moved to the United States with nothing, right? I just had my diploma thanks my parents gave me this opportunity to go to the vet school, and yeah, I got my license as a vet. Took me so much time, right? I was making these videos about how to get this license. I tried to motivate other doctors to do it as well, and after it was achieved, I had some, like, deep in my heart that I knew that I want to be the business owner and I want to open the practice, and I have the idea what I want to do with that and what is going to be my next step. And slowly I was going into this direction, and it's so cool right now. I'm realizing that I'm actually right now already on my road to own my first practice, and I'm having these meetings and I'm learning things. I understand that I don't know so many things, honestly, because yeah, it's your first time. You really, like, you don't even know sometimes what exactly do you need to have to do it. But the good thing, guys, that so as I explained before how I got my license, veterinary license, and I guide you, I try to help to share my experience how to do it, and I would say I'm very happy that my videos helped so many people to get more information about the veterinary field in the United States and how to get a license. And I'm very happy for so many friends of mine who got license already right now, or almost passed all the exams. And it's gonna be more and more doctors in the United States, and people I know, and I'm very happy and proud of them. So, and right now I am on the way to buy my first veterinary clinic, and I'm gonna share with you how to do it. And this is also gonna be benefit for the people who wants to buy the practice, and you're gonna have the guide from me, kind of learning by my mistakes and learning with like according to my experience, or based on my experience, let's say it this way. Yeah, so very interesting practice right now I'm looking for. The negative part, that it's far from my home, and I talked to many friends of mine, and everyone is telling me that it should be close to your house because you're gonna be there every day. And I also believe it should be this way. At the same time, I see that there is no place, or there are no hospitals on the market for sale close to my house. So I live in Boca Raton, Florida. It's very good area, very good neighborhood, and most of the hospitals that I see over there, they brand new, which means they have multiple doctor practices. They have more than one doctor practice in there. They are new, so just new established, and most of them it's a lease facility, and you see it's a startups. So, and couple of them that I see that potentially could be for sale, they are not for sale, and there are no hospitals for sale right now in this area. And some of them that I checked around, we either couldn't like agree on the price, or it was not something that I was looking for. So I would say I didn't really like it. And so you're kind of like out of options. And what you're gonna do, you either gonna open your like a startup, which is possible. I also can explain how, or you need to find something that already exists. And my strategy is to find something that already exists. And the reason why, because I want to have the cash flow from the day one. So I want to have the clientele already, and financially it's cheaper to get something that exists compared to open this startup, right? And something that I have, it's number one that I see right now, it's a little bit far from me, it's a little bit far from us, but it's very nice neighborhood, super nice area, very promising. One of the hospitals, which is a corporation, just shut it down here, so they closed the hospital here, which means you have one competitor less. Plus the hospitals that I see around us here, yeah, it's they here, but it's like everywhere, which means, what I want to say, that the competition is not so high, and this is also the benefit. And yeah, I really like this location, I really like the place. Yes, it is lease, unfortunately everything what I see it's lease, but at the same time, if you focus on business, I do see potential here. I do see potential to make this place a little bit bigger, to have here like multiple doctors at the office, and yeah, at least start from here, and then we can move forward. So this is one place that I have. Then we have one more on the list that, in my opinion, it's not like very nice neighborhood. Very good place again in Plaza, very, in my opinion, affordable to start with, especially for the young doctor to jump in. Very good price, so something that I think that many people could afford as a doctors, you know, to start with. But neighborhood, something that I don't really think it's a good area for me to be in, but I still need to think about it, because I like the price, I like how it looks inside, and I know that if you're gonna offer like good services, you're still gonna generate the profit, so you should be fine. So this is number 2 I have on the list. We're probably gonna go and look for that tonight. We're gonna check this place tonight. Then one more hospital we checked, it was actually about like 20 minutes up to north from here where I am right now, and a very hard working doctor, also in Plaza. The price is a little bit high, I would say, for me. Not that I'm not gonna be able to get the loan for it, but I honestly just don't want to pay so much for the practice, and yeah, that's why I don't think it's gonna be our option. And if we go back to Boca Raton where we live, so right now I'm in South, right? I cannot share the areas, unfortunately, with you guys right now, just because I signed the paper to not tell like the hospitals exactly that are for sale, because it's like a broker's deal, etc. So and then one of the, like, up to north from Boca Raton, it was about like 1 hour drive from us, and it was too pricey. I don't think it's something that is gonna work for us. It was too pricey for us, and plus they like, what's the name, they are like low-cost hospital, and I don't think it's something that's gonna work for me. Yeah, so we decided not to go for that. And one of them that I really like, pretty close to us, but we cannot agree on the financial part. I do see like good potential in this place, but you know, God willing. So if the God wants me to be there, I'm gonna be there. If not, I'm not gonna be there. So you have to trust and believe in God. So, and He's gonna guide you, and yeah, you have to just do your homework pretty well. Yeah, so this is that what I have right now. Yeah, you see, I'm like really sharing with you that what I'm experiencing right now. I have so many things like this video. I'm not really like structure anything. I don't have plan for the video. I'm just sharing with you my experience, what I'm going through, and yeah, it's very cool, exciting time. So hopefully I'm gonna have new updates, and we're gonna move forward if I see everything is working well, and we are moving forward with the purchase. I'm gonna keep you updated. If not, I still gonna keep you updated if something new is gonna pop up, and if we decide to go for the startup, I also gonna guide you how to do it, because most likely this is gonna be our plan B if we're not gonna buy any of those places that we are at right now. How beautiful it is, huh? I'm on my lunch. I look like I'm a little bit older when I'm not shaved. So I just went to the bank. Today I talked to Chase about the loan. So we're talking about a startup right now, right? So a startup for the veterinary clinic. Chase, I heard that many people told me that Chase is pretty good for the business loans, but they don't have any programs available for vets. So basically they have standard loans, which means, you have to like follow some requirements. You have to have already business for 2 years. You have to have some certain like years of practice, blah, blah, blah. So they have too many requirements. I believe the Wells Fargo does the same. I haven't talked to Wells Fargo, but a person from Chase, she told me that she worked in Bank of America and Wells Fargo, and she said that Bank of America is a little bit more open to help startups. So basically, if you're a veterinarian and you're looking for the startup to start your practice, yeah, startup loan, you probably better to talk to Bank of America. So I'm gonna have meeting with them tomorrow. They already sent me some papers for the application, but I need to figure out right now what is gonna be my first step. Should I just like what should I do? So should I just apply for this loan? At the same time, I have already the building for lease, and I'm waiting, like I need to say yes, because if I say yes, I need to get loan at the same time. You see, it's so many things that you have to figure out. Not so easy. So quick update, guys. I got a phone call. That's why the video got interrupted. I just got the phone call from the banker, so from the person who helps me to get the startup loan for the business, and she's gonna connect me with one more person who I believe like the head of all this stuff, and they're gonna guide me to see what I should do. I have already the application form, but I'm gonna talk to them to see like if I'm even gonna be qualified for that. So we'll see. Right now we changed the plans. So basically the place that we wanted to purchase existing business doesn't really work so well for us, and a couple reasons for that. It's I believe like it's overpriced, and what I learned, and something I can share with you, I see that most of the banks, they give you the loan for existing business, but they cover average from 60 to 80% of the cost. So you should be prepared to pay like 20 or even 40% of the price, which means if you buy an existing business, so let's say this business makes $1 million, and this is very good business, right? So it makes it worth $1 million, then there is a high chance they're gonna cover 800 and you need to pay 200, so down. You have to expect that, right? And this is kind of like so you have to have some savings. If you have like very high potential business, let's say theoretically you have a very good location, the doctor wants to retire and he started to work, and the business doesn't show too much profit, so it's, I would say, like almost negative balance, right? Oh, this is a good start for you as a new grad, or like for the person who wants to start the business. Wonderful. But the bank is not gonna give you a lot for this place, right? Theoretically, this place shouldn't cost much, but sometimes it's hard because people who wants to retire, they cannot really see this business as a business price like perspective. They see it as some like feelings, some emotions, memories, and very common they overpriced the business cost, which means that, let's say if the business costs like 200k, 300k, you can get the loan from the bank, let's say 150, so like even 50%, right? It's okay, you can just put 150 down, or like you put 100 down, it works. But most of the time they want to get more for this business because they say, hey, this business has a lot of potential, and yes, it does if you're gonna go in, right? But if you're not going in, there is no potential. The doctor is gonna retire soon, and he's just not even gonna make the fair money for the business. That's why for somebody who wants to sell, you have to be prepared that I'm about to sell, and you have to work hard for 3 years, and then you go to them on the market, and not like okay, I'm ready to retire, I just want to chill right now and get the millions for my business. So it's not gonna work like that. You have to be prepared for them. So this is something that I learned during my journey finding the place, and also something that I learned yeah, I want to share with you, because I understand how hard it is to figure out how to open the practice. And believe me or not, the person from the Chase called me, and they said that they have some solution for me. We'll see. I will talk to them. Actually, it's very good, because if they gonna be able to help me, and Bank of America is gonna be able to help me, then I'm gonna go to Wells Fargo, and I see who is gonna give me a better rate. Probably this is how it should be, and then we go from there. Okay, this is the guys what I'm going through right now. You see I'm a little bit like emotional, but it's cool because it's pretty fair emotions, and you can feel what I'm feeling right now. If everything is gonna go step by step, then everything's gonna go well step by step. I'm gonna guide you about the next steps, construction, designing, location, and all this. So we'll see. Щось лучше. Який апарат. I really like how this car looks. It's one of my favorite front view. Trump Kennedy supporter, very nice. Стивуша, сыночек. Да. So this is what we have. We're also like driving around Boca Raton and trying to find, maybe it's gonna be some good place for lease, or some good area. We haven't really started to look like pretty deeply into it, but still, like every time when we're driving around, I'm already like looking, oh, is it a good place to build a hospital here or there? Yeah. What do you think? Are we gonna buy this for a practice in Pembroke or no? Значить, на українській скажи, we're gonna do, ми зробимо субтитри.
Я можу і на англійській.
Так ти будеш сказати чи ні?
Ні.
Не хочеш нічого?
А що мені казати?
Ну і що ти думаєш, ми купимо цю клініку чи не купимо?
Я думаю, так.
Думаєш, ми її купимо? Я пішов дощ.
Такі гроші будуть тікати, як то хоче.
I like the дощ.
А як це точно?
Yeah. So on my way to discuss possible purchase of the practice right now. So many like thoughts in the head. A little bit nervous, of course, because you never done it before. It's the first time you're doing it, and you want to make everything right. You want to make sure it's the right decision because you're spending so much money right now, and you want to make sure it's worth it. I still have some like thoughts in my head that is it a good choice? The location is pretty far, and yeah. Papa forgot the microphone, and I need to speak louder. Yeah, excited time. Bless you. Very excited time. A little bit stressful, you know, like a little bit nervous because you don't do it every day. So you do it like first time in your life. You go for a negotiation and you have to make the decision right now, like how much money you're ready to spend and what's the market value for this business. And of course you don't want to lose, you want to get the good numbers and make sure that this place is going to have high potential and etc. So we already talked to our attorney and we have some numbers in the head, something that we want to offer, and we will see what they're going to say. They may accept it, we may negotiate, or they can decline it. So anyway, whatever is going to be the end, we still gonna follow our goal. Okay, so we're so close to buy the hospital, our first hospital, and today we made the first purchase of the equipment. It's the first our investment into the hospital. So honestly, I know many people, they prepare ahead and they order the equipment, all this stuff, but let's be honest, you have to have enough finance for that. So right now we can really afford to buy the clippers, and yeah, the good news that we bought two. Okay. Бізнесмен.
Бізнесмен. Як ти себе почуваєш після підпису?
Я думаю, ми поговоримо через декілька місяців. Бо зараз ось така голова.
Єй! Team Brooks Pines. Wait for us. Yeah!
So it looks like I just bought the veterinary clinic, and I kind of expected that my face is gonna look a little bit different. You know, it's just gonna be the process where you're a little bit stressful, excited, but you move forward. But the problem is that my attorney, I don't even like, I don't know if I can use these words on the YouTube. Yeah, not the good guy at all. So he like let me down so many times and put me in trouble so many times. And this deal is supposed to be closed like a long time ago, a couple of weeks ago, and because of him and all this like back and forth, we were waiting until the last moment. And last moment it means the day before everyone goes to holiday, which means nobody's gonna do anything. And the banker is supposed to leave at 2 o'clock, and she needed to get the letter from him, like this signature, like the final papers, and he's gone. He's just not responding. I don't know where he is, and it's crazy. It's crazy because I don't know how people can work like that, and people like that really deserve like lawsuits or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, so this is that what I have right now. I kind of like bought the practice because I signed all the papers and I sent all the money, but at the same time, nothing happened yet, and I'm just waiting to see.